Hi everyone, it's Miss Champagne. Okay guys, thank you for joining me in this video. I'm doing this video because I tried to do Instagram live earlier and it was just like total bust. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I couldn't do my live on last Friday, and I tried to do Facebook live too because I have two different phones and it was just not working. So I don't know what is going on. I just don't know. All right, so anyways, I want to talk about what happened on Monday. So today is Wednesday. On Monday, I was offered a position, a babysitting position to babysit two kids for a few hours on Monday, and I made $150. So I'm super excited about that. And the dad, because the dad, I guess he works at home, I guess, and his wife works out of the home, but his kids are there because school is closed. So he was like, I just really need you to take them out the house and just take them to the park for hours. He said, because I really need to get my work done. So that's what we did. We had a really good time. So we're going to have another good time on Friday. Okay, now I want to talk about my PhD journey. All right, so guys, as you know or may not know, my professor finally approved my PhD, my dissertation. So then after she approved it, I had to upload it so the academic reader could read it. The academic reader is different from your chair. Your chair is your professor, the main person you work with. The academic reader is another person. So this person comes at the very end, which I had no idea about. They come at the very end of the dissertation process. And literally, I'm not saying the stuff she was discussing was wrong, but I just kind of felt like, if I had all these mistakes, why were they not brought to my attention before? And it's like, why can't you guys grade my dissertation as a group? This is like a group effort. It doesn't make sense for me to have to keep changing my dissertation. You know, my professor said it's good, but then you're saying something else. It just seems like wasted energy for me. So I don't know. But anyways, I have to get that sorted. So I'm doing that right now. I should be able to upload that in probably by the end of this week. Probably on Sunday I can upload it. So that's what's been going on with me. That's why I haven't been posting as much. Now, another thing I learned about, there's a travel ban in Japan that I had no idea about. And let me just go on a different note. So I've been overseas half my life, so about 20 years, right? And I've always noticed that other foreigners, because I'm a foreigner, would get stuck in another country that they were visiting because the country they lived at put a ban on them. So I've never kind of understood why people will leave the country that they're not living in, but they reside and make their money in, to go to travel. And I can understand if it's business is different. I'm talking about non-business stuff. And I understand deaths in the families happen. My grandfather just died last Sunday, but there's no way I could go to the funeral because Japan put a travel ban, which I didn't even know. I suspected that if I left Japan, I would not get back in. I kind of just knew that, but I didn't know that there was a travel ban. So there's been a travel ban since April 3rd. And it wasn't, and guys, maybe I'm going all over the place, but correct me. Did you guys hear Japan, the immigration, did they declare this travel ban? Because I didn't know anything about it until today, which is May 20th. So this happened in April. So this happened last month. So I'm even surprised that there's a travel. I'm not surprised, but I didn't know that a travel ban had been issued. I suspected that one would be. But anyways, with this travel ban, it means that foreigners in Japan who are either long-term residents, permanent residents, or are have a Japanese spouse and kids, those people may not be permitted back into Japan for an indefinite amount of time. So I was like, wow, that's real talk. Because one of my students did very briefly mention to me that, hey, you can't leave Japan right now. And I thought when he said that, I thought he meant Japan has an exit ban where you cannot leave. But that's not what he was saying. What he was saying was that you don't want to leave Japan right now because you won't be allowed back in. So those of you who are foreigners, whichever country you're in, wherever you make your money is where you need to stay. I understand that family members died. Like I said, my grandfather died and I cannot go to his funeral, which is tomorrow, really. Well, 2 days. Well, it's on Thursday America time. So anyways, it'll be Friday my time. But it's just really sad that, you wherever you're living, just do not leave the country you're in because you need to make a living, and I don't know, it's just really, really sad. So guys, just stay safe and stay where you're at. Okay. All right. I'm now going to, I'll come back with a second video because I don't want to, I'm all over the place. I'll come back with a second video because I don't want to make this one too long. I'll be right back, guys. Bye.